Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to this tutorial, which is a tutorial in the series of One Wrap Two Ways, and this is the second look that we're going to create. There will be another one which will be exactly the same wrap but with a different color combination, with different scarves, and everything of course is provided by Wrapunzel. Everything you will find linked in the description box, and I hope you will enjoy this because you know this is a wrap that you have been asking me for, because you saw me, I think, in my makeup releases video that from last week, and you said, please can you make a tutorial on this, how did you do this? So this is the wrap and it is a spin-off of my mirror image wrap that I did a couple weeks ago. And yeah, so that's what I do. This part here is the mirror image wrap. This is a different kind, like I'm just doing spin-offs of my own wraps, and it's just an amazing thing to create new things, even though you're really just changing a nuance of a wrap, but you can create something that looks nice and different and cool and extra. So I hope you will enjoy this, and without further ado, we're gonna go right into the first look. Hi my loves. Okay, so here we are for the first look, and for the first look I'm actually taking the Peaceful Morning scarf in, let me check, Silver Milk Chocolate. That's the color option here, and I have featured this before, and I told you in my last video when I was featuring this that this is really not my color scheme, but you know what, again I'm combining it with a pop of color, and I think it works beautifully. So let's just put that down from the bottom up, actually, even though it looks like I'm putting it from the top down, but I'm how do you say that? I'm really meaning to put it like from the bottom up like this. Okay, that's the intention. That's what I was looking for. Okay, then I'm using a original 2-in-1 in purple, and I'm actually using a Harmony scarf, and this is the color option Jungle Mix. So this looks quite wild like this, and again, this is not my color scheme. This is not, and this is not, but together with this I think I can make it work. Okay, so I'm just taking both of those, the Harmony scarf and also the 2-in-1. I'm lining them up right next to each other like this, and then I'm placing them at the back of my head like this towards the front, and I'm tying a knot up here in the middle like this. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm taking the Peaceful Morning scarf and taking it up, like cleaning up here a little bit, because it will always stick out like you see it here, so that will stick out. So I'm just flipping it under like this, and also the other side doing the same thing, flipping it in like this. Okay, so now is where the spin-off comes in, okay? Because so far this is like all of these wraps that I did recently, and nothing new to report, just different scarves. Okay, so now I'm actually taking this side here and I'm braiding it. You can decide which side you use, like which side you braid and which side you don't, but I'm braiding this one here. And then I'm just tucking it in somewhere here, just for now, okay? Just for now, to hold it so it doesn't slip away. Something like that. Okay, and now I am actually taking, let me think, this one here, these two that are not the Peaceful Morning scarf, and I'm opening them up like this, placing them next to each other like we did basically in the mirror image wrap. Just there we had both sides like this, like exactly the same, just the mirror image, and here we are sort of, you know, making it differently, doing it differently. Okay, so this is what I do. I take those two and I'm placing them pretty much up here, and you can of course choose which you put where. And then let me just show you from behind, like this. I'm placing them down like this. I hope you can hear me because my microphone is here. And then I'm taking this one, the remaining strand of the Peaceful Morning scarf, around like this. Pull this out here, and I'm just tying a knot. So with that, you have those two strands here secured, and also of course this part here. And this is how it looks. And that's it, and it's super easy. If you have mastered the mirror image wrap, or these other wraps that I did in that line, then this is going to be super easy for you. Okay, so I'm just cleaning this up because sometimes they slide a little bit while you're tying or something. It's not a big deal. Just you know, push them in somewhere in the back. And that's it. And you're done, and it looks beautiful. Like this. So I really do believe, even though I used colors that are not the colors that I would like go for like immediately with my, I don't know, with my gut feeling, let's put it that way, I think because of that purple, it looks really, really cool. So because it sort of, it draws your eyes somewhere, you know, you need a highlight, your eyes need a highlight somewhere. So I think this really, really works. And now we're going to go into the second look that you saw in the intro already, and which is the same wrap exactly, just with different scarves. Okay, welcome to the second look. We will actually do the second look starting with the same Peaceful Morning scarf that you just saw in the first look and in the intro. So that is my staple scarf in this wrap. By the way, my Wendy shaper is in place, and I know that this is another tutorial for big shapers. I know though that you can do this with the Ultimate Shaper and of course with the Uberproof. Smaller shapers, you have to try, but please feel free to try and, you know, to play around, and then let me know how it goes, because I would really, really like to know if it works. So we're starting out exactly the same way like before. We are placing this scarf down, but we are wrapping it from the bottom up like this. Okay, so that's how we have it for now. And again, we place the other two scarves that we are using on the back of our head. So I'm using the, what's it called, the Diamond Field scarf in silver, and I'm using a blue sari scarf. So this is going to be my pop of color, obviously. So I'm lining them up again like before, like this, and I'm placing them on the back of my head or behind my head, and then I'm tying a knot right here on top of my head here in the middle. Like this. And again, we're taking the Peaceful Morning scarf up and pushing these leftovers here away inside. Actually, you know what? This is a very, very good way. If you do cover your hairline, you just don't push it away so far. You can leave it like this, you know, like this, and you're still fine. So I'm pushing it back because, you know, I have no issue there. But if you do cover your hairline, this is actually a very amazing tool that you can use. So you can still do that wrap, and but you're still covered. Okay, so now we do exactly what we did before. I'm going to take this strand here of the Peaceful Morning scarf, and I'm braiding this part here towards the back. Like this, and I'm tucking it just for safekeeping. I'm tucking it in here just so it doesn't unravel. It does not need to be neat or anything. Just find any place where you feel like it holds it for you in place for now. So now I'm taking these two, the diamond field scarf and the sari scarf, and I'm moving them upwards and backwards like this. Of course, you can then again decide which one you place where, like this. And then I'm using this scarf here to move it towards the back and place it above those two. And I'm pulling out this end and I'm tying it again in the back above the ends of these two scarves here. I'll show you in a second. I just want to be turned towards the microphone. Okay. So let me just clean this up a little bit here, because of course they will move while you're wrapping, but once they are sort of secured here in the back, you can then start moving them around a little bit back into place where you actually want to have them. Okay, I think this is more or less how I want it to be. You have to consider though, if you're using sari scarves, that they sort of have a mind of their own because of the layering of those how do you say that, pieces of material, you know, so they will not necessarily lie down flat. If you were, for example, to use a two-in-one up here, or something flat, a t-shirt scarf or something that is like more simple, then it will lie down easier, okay? But if you're going for a look that is anyway a little bit out there, so who cares? It can be, you can be all over the place and it's fine, you know? So let me just turn around and show you. And again, we have really a more subdued look, but with a pop of color, which is really also what I did with my eye makeup today. I just noticed that now. So yeah, that was totally unintentional. But yeah, so that's how it looks. And I think, considering how easy this is, it looks quite spectacular, and I think that's amazing. So yeah. So I hope you like this, and let me know which one you like better. I mean, basically it comes down to the same thing, but show me your color combinations that you want to do. If you're uploading pictures, please tag me, because I really want to see it, because I do get a lot of inspiration from you too. So I hope you like this. If you did, then please give the video a like. If you're new to my channel, then please consider to subscribe to my channel. And besides that, just go ahead and sparkle, enjoy wrapping, enjoy playing around and being creative, and develop your spin-offs to my spin-offs, you know, and like that we can create a whole big world of wrapping and of creativity, which is our own. It's amazing. So enjoy that, and come back here next time for my next wrapping tutorial, or for my next video of my other content on my channel. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing you here, and up until then, hugs and kisses. Go ahead and sparkle. Bye.